Y'all better drink that water. Shit, get your mind right, get your body right. Can a car run without oil? No, so your body cannot run without water. But hey, I'm just want to talk about some stuff I've been watching on the internet since last night. It's so much going on in the world that it's hard to like focus on stuff, right? And most of it, I'm seeing a lot of relationship problems. Forget Diddy them. It got something to do with them a little bit, and a little bit of Hollywood. But I'm talking about love, relationships, people being hurt. I'm seeing folks going on these podcasts and they crying. One man said, "Why do women get married with a plan to escape?" Which is bull crap. And then I had another woman get on the podcast and say, it's crazy that the YNs want me and I'm 47, but the old heads, they looking for a prostitute. They don't know how to appreciate. So it was a panel with Kendra G and some other people. I forgot their names, but they gave her a response. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I wish I was on there. I wish I was on there. Because this is what y'all don't understand. You attract who you are. You know what I'm saying? You attract who you might not want to believe it, but you attract who you are. Somebody brought that to my attention and I got pissed because my kid's father, my last two children's father, he had an addiction problem. I told y'all about it. He had an addiction problem, right? But he was a hard worker, good family, upbringing. Mama was bougie, had money. His grandfather a minister, but he had a drug problem. So I'm like, how the hell did I attract somebody with a damn problem? I went from a cheater to a addict. What the hell wrong with me? So after deep sea diving and soul searching, when I had to give myself a timeout, this is what y'all don't do. Y'all don't give yourself a timeout. Let me put on my hat. Let me get a little gangster with. No, my hat don't match this. I was gonna put on my hat. It don't match it. But I was gonna get a little gangster with y'all. Y'all don't understand who you are. You don't know self. You got to get to know who you are before you start dating. Because if you don't know your mishaps, if you don't know your shortcomings, you gonna end up with somebody just like you, and you not gonna like them because you don't like you. Do you get it? But you don't know that's what's wrong with you because you didn't take time out to find out who you are. For example, how did I meet him? Let me tell you how. I was spoiled. I was needy. I was clingy. I had an addiction to shopping. I wanted to fill some voids. I needed just to feel loved. And all that comes from addiction. He had all the stuff like I had. He was the baby of his family like I was. He was spoiled just like I was. But he needed something. He wanted to fill a void. He wanted to feel special. Because he was out there in the world, so he needed somebody I can come lay my trash on to when I'm feeling down. I don't want to run to my mama. I'm grown. So he was looking for someone to just love him for who he was. That's what I was looking for. I want somebody to love me for who I am. I have 2 kids, I'm loving, I'm kind. I'm addicted to shopping now. I ain't good with money. He was addicted to drugs, and he wasn't good with money. So y'all think the universe gonna give you exactly what you are. No, addiction is an addiction. You can be eating too much candy and be attracted to somebody that's on drugs. Addiction is an addiction. You know what I'm saying? So I attracted him because I didn't feel voids in my life before I got with somebody. This is what women need to learn to do. I'm talking about my girls today. We need to stop looking for someone to fill voids for us. And then go on internet and talk to your friends. Girl, I ain't dealing with such. I know my worth. I'm a 10. I ain't gonna do with that. I got a 6-figure job. I got a PhD on my wall. If you have all those things and you complete and you a 10 is a 10. I mean, I'm not slacking in nothing. How the hell you attracting YNs? How the hell you attracting drug addicts? How the hell you attracting cheating ass, nothing ass, broke ass Negroes? How? A 10 not going to attract that. It's something in that 10 that you're not mentioning. Like self-esteem, self-respect, self-love. It's something missing. That PhD, when you go to school, they don't teach you that. You know what I'm saying? You may go for accounting. Are you gonna have a class to show self-esteem, self-respect, motivation? No, they're gonna teach you numbers. But you got a PhD on your wall. So you bragging about I got a PhD, but you ain't got your mind right. You good with numbers, you ain't good with men. You see the difference? So people always brag about what they have. Your car don't make you valuable. Your house don't make you valuable. Your numbers in the bank don't make you valuable. Your credit score don't make you valuable. I know women that don't have nothing. Catch the bus and know who they are more than a person living in a mansion. That's why they're catching the bus. See, y'all don't get it. Y'all thinking, man, she messed up, had all them babies and this and that. No, 9 times out of 10, the little girl catching the bus because somebody, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta read something real quick. I'll do it in a minute. Somebody did her wrong. Either they left her or she left them. But whatever it was, God put her in a space to focus on her kids on that bus. And a lot of you still driving y'all Bentleys, y'all Cadillacs, y'all Lincolns, whatever y'all driving, and y'all still dealing with Pookie. But y'all looking down on her. When you down, that is your chance to build. Do you hear me? When you down, that's your opportunity to build. Don't get depressed. Don't leave your curtains closed all day. Let the sun shine in. Open your windows. When you're down at your lowest point in your life, that's your building stages. Y'all don't understand. God sometimes puts you in a situation where all you got is a dirt. All you got is the dirt and some tools. You're looking like, dang. The tools could be your mental state of mind. I still got my mind. I still got my strength. I still got my common sense, Lord. But I'm in the dirt. But what did I do? How did I get out the dirt? You take your mind, you take your strength, you take your common sense, and you start building. You start rebuilding. If God woke you up this morning and you still got your mindset, that means you got the opportunity to start again. And in the dirt is the best place to be sometimes, y'all. I'd rather be in the dirt with instead of being somewhere at a whole bunch of bricks and sticks and stones all around me. I'd rather be in the dirt because in the dirt I can plant some seeds. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a rose become a rose without going through the dirt? A rose got to go through the gravel. People walk on it, spit on it, dogs use the bathroom on the ground. You don't even know what's in that dirt, but it's some valuable stuff in that dirt. So when somebody tell you they in the dirt, trust me, they value it. It's some value in that dirt. All you gotta do is sprinkle a little water on it, give it some little love, and before you know it, here come the rose coming out, and it becomes a rose after it comes through the dirt. And some roses even stink a little bit. I ain't telling you to stink, but I'm saying stank mean the stuff you done been through. I got a little stank on my life because I've been through so much. It's a little stank there. Yeah, everything ain't roses over here. But guess what? I made it through the dirt. Now I'm beautiful. I know my value. And knowing your value is not telling somebody what they got to give you. Did y'all get that? Knowing your value is not telling somebody what they need to give you. Knowing your value is walking in your truth and somebody know what to give you. You don't have to say nothing. Your value gonna show. If you really valuable, it's gonna show. You ain't gotta ask a brother for nothing. If you're really valuable, you really a 10, you're gonna attract a 10. He gonna want you because he want a 10 just like you do. Pookie and Ray Ray gonna be afraid of you. They're gonna be intimidated by you. You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna show. Because they gonna walk up to you, hey ma. They gonna show. They don't even know how to approach. Somebody that know a 10, when they see a 10, they coming correct. You hear me? But be careful. Because some of those people are chameleons. Oh, they sly cats. dogs. They chameleons. So it's your job to pay attention to your surroundings at all times. It's your job to know who you with. Do y'all remember the movie, what's the movie Whitney Houston? What is that movie? Not Bodyguard. What is the movie? Waiting to Exhale. Waiting to Exhale. Do y'all remember Waiting to Exhale? Do you remember the part when the one that played Sunshine, when she was dating the old boy, he ended up being a drug addict? She was kind of dingy. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Do y'all remember he took her to a party? She classy, she pretty, but she a little airhead. He knew it. He was a drug addict. But she looking at his outer exterior. So they go to a party. What did she see him do when they got in the party? She seen them exchange some shit. Some drugs. She saw that with her own eyes. Instantly, her ass should have been out the door. She'd be like, oh, nah. He didn't bring me to a party and he buying drugs. Don't you call me no more. No, she waited until he stole some from her. Until she slept with him and hoping he wasn't what she thought he was. I know he a drug addict because I seen him buying some drugs. But she didn't want to believe it. I like him too much. That's that Build-A-Bear syndrome. Oh, he on drugs, but you know what? I can get some books and help him read. He on drugs. I come with a resume and get him working. He probably won't want to get high like that no more. Build-A-Bear. What you do at the Build-A-Bear store? I want that nose with that eyes and I want them legs. You Build-A-Bear. But you can't build the inside. You know what I'm saying? You can put the outside, make the outside look good. You put him in a car, nice jewelry. You can do all. You can fix him up, a fixer-upper. You can go get a hoopty and fix it up, but it's still a damn hoopty. The engine still go bad. You know what I'm saying? Like your Uncle Donald Trump. They fixed him up, put him in the White House, and made him the president. They planted him there. You the president. But look how he showing who he is on the inside. He got the title. He got the money. But the inside is rotten. So if you take a whore and put her in a mansion, she's still a hoe. If you take Pookie and Ray Ray and bring them into your Section 8 unit, he might steal your TV. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then y'all get on here and get to complaining. Men ain't no good. Black men this and black men that. No, stop picking up broken pieces. Fellas, stop picking up broken women. If you like her, now I'm going to give you an example. I love throwing stuff like this out there. Say you go to the Goodwill, okay, because I'm a Goodwill fanatic. And I see a vase that I really like. Matter of fact, I got proof. That vase downstairs by my fireplace, that if y'all been watching me, it's real tall with the feathers on it. When I bought it, I got it for 90% off. I paid 10%. I only paid a few dollars because it was missing this part right here. And it's a little piece that go on the bottom. And I said, I can't glue that, but can I get a discount? They said, well, we want to get rid of it. We give it to you for 90% off. What? So I paid 10% because of this little piece that I said I could fix. It was beautiful, and it just had a little bitty piece missing. I haven't put it on there yet, but it's still standing. It's holding up. But my point, the moral of the story is, if you like somebody, just say you really like this little girl. She work at McDonald's. Just say she got a couple kids. She live with her grandmama. She barely made. If you like her, you will help her get out of her situation and help her prosper. You will help fix her. I know y'all ain't in the job of fixing people. It's so many broken people. You gonna have to fix something. I'm for real. And nobody coming to you perfect. And sometimes some people just need a little push, a little help, because their environment always been toxic. Their mama was on drugs, their daddy was in prison, their grandmama had a bunch of kids, their grandpa, and he was a Rolling Stone. So that's all they know is to work at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes if you love somebody, you like somebody, you pull them up out some stuff. It's just a little piece. It's just a little piece. I ain't saying go get somebody that's mentally crazy. Just a little piece. I can probably help her with that little piece. Hey, baby, I got the glue. I'm the glue. And now you got a valuable, beautiful vase. Do you understand? Y'all go look at the big butts and the smile. Look like they all together. Ain't no pieces missing. They titties look like shotguns. They perfect. They curves like this. They got the PhD. And guess what? They got more than missing piece. They got all kind of shit missing. They mental state. They self-respect. They respect for men. They respect for God. They got all kind of stuff missing. But they look good, though. They look good. So I'm saying all this to say, I'm watching people all over the internet crying about relationships and love. The bottom line is you will never, ever, 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 for all y'all got fake false hope, I'm finna bust y'all bubbles, never find a perfect person. Something gonna be wrong with that person. So if you're dealing with a brother that, let me see something I can tolerate. What can I tolerate? Snoring. Because I snore when I'm really tired. My ex-husband had agnoid problems. He used to snore so bad, he used to have to put a mask on at night. And I wanted to get something and stick something in the holes of his mask and just hold it there sometimes. But I'm like, I used to wake up and just look at him like this. Is he going to stop breathing, Jesus? Because I need to go to sleep. Can he stop breathing for 10 minutes, Lord? I'm like, oh my God. So mad. How can you snore with your damn mask on? So how you sound without your damn mask? Do you understand me? I want to throw that mask across the street. He in the damn bed, sleep, looking like he in a damn gas machine. Just a big ass mask on his face. And I'm like, and I married you. I married this, Jesus. This is what I did. I got to be out my damn mind. He was a good dude, though. Thank you, Pierre, for the blessing. So, I didn't like the snoring. But when he woke up, he was a provider. He was a protector. He was a romantic. He was a lover. He was a friend. He was a stepdaddy to my kids. I didn't have to do nothing but wake up. He bought me nice things, bought me cars. I mean, all that. But when he went to sleep, that's that one thing. Now, what if I would have told somebody I can't deal with him because he snored too damn much? I would have missed out on all them other things. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Then I would have got with somebody that don't snore, that don't work. That's a user. That's a cheater. But he don't snore, though. We can cuddle at night. Do you hear what I'm saying? So this is why a lot of people get out here, they get taught people ain't no good because they look at the little shit, the little bitty shit, and they get mad about it. And you must know, I told my son David this the other day. He said, Mama, most of these girls, they don't want nothing, Mama. All they want to really do is have sex and lay up. Their minds ain't right. They ain't like how y'all was when y'all was younger in the respect. He said they be naked. You try to tell your girlfriend you don't want her to wear certain things. She think you trying to control her. And they insecure. They look through your phone. They get mad if somebody like your picture on Facebook. He said, man, something wrong with these women. And I said, no, something wrong with you, son. He said, what you mean? I'm your son. What's something mentally wrong with you, David? You know why I told him that? How in the hell you gonna put yourself in the middle of the jungle and don't expect the wolves to get you? If your ass go to the local club in the hood, who gonna be at that club? Hood rats. I'm just being real. You gonna run into some rats. You gonna run into some drug dealers, some thieves, some YNs, because you in the inner city where ain't nobody different. Everybody the same. Everybody wants something. Somebody asking somebody to buy them a drink. Ain't no big baller shot callers. Big baller shot callers in that club. Because these are people just like everybody else. So this is what you got to do, son. You want something different? You got to do something and be something different. What do you mean? If you want a higher caliber woman, you got to go where they are. They ain't in the local club in the hood. They in Louis Benton's and Jay-Z Club in New York. You got to get that money to go in there, even if you got to fake it till you make it. That's where they are. I'm going to show y'all something. And I learned this from a young man that I interviewed. Look at this water. Ice Mountain water. Where can you find this water? You can find this water probably anywhere, right? But mostly in the dollar store. So you go in the dollar store. This bottle of water is $1. Used to be 99 cents, now it's $1.25. But it used to be 99 cents, right? You go in a club and you ask for a bottle of water. This same bottle of water, probably $2, $3, right? You go in the mall and ask for a bottle of water. This bottle of water, probably $3.50, right? You go to the airport and you ask for a bottle of water. This same bottle of water, probably $7 to $10. The same bottle of water. The value changed from the environment it was put in. It was in a dollar store. It was only worth $1. But as soon as they put this same bottle of water in the airport, this is a $10 bottle of water. Do you understand me? So you got to place yourself where you're more valuable and appreciated. People appreciate water in the airport. It seems like the water in the airport just tastes a little better. It ain't nothing but dollar water. But you drinking them like, $10 water tastes good. So they might know you originally from the hood. But when they get to know you in Louis Benton in a different environment, oh, baby, you on Jay-Z status. You got that money and you ain't even got the money. They feeling you just because of where you are. They looking at you just because you in the building. You may be broken, busted. Because you in that building, you're valuable to them. So they're going to treat you with some utmost respect. Even the bartender, he might come to you with a damn towel hanging over his dang old thing. I don't have no towel. He may have a towel hanging over. Would you like another glass of wine? You in the hood, you go get Shaquanda as the damn bartender. What you want, fool? Come back up here again and don't got to have your money out. Get away from my bar. Do you understand what I'm saying? So wherever you place yourself, that's what your value go be. I've been in different environments. I've been around money and I've been around hood shit. When I used to go out with Leon, he always took me to nice places, right? He always had events to go to. And then I noticed the difference than Chicago people and Grand Rapids, Michigan people. And people always say, it's the same everywhere you go. That's a damn lie. Stop believing people, because obviously I want to move wherever you go is the same. No, it's not. Those people, now don't get me wrong. It's some people just like Grand Rapids people in Chicago, but I don't actually be in Chicago. I be in the suburbs. I be around professional people. That's the difference. I could have went to Chicago and hung in the hood. Yeah, it's like being at home. No, I go out of town to see and experience something different. So not too long ago, I think it was last year, he took me to a mansion party. It wasn't just an average mansion party. This was one of his good friends. He's a millionaire. This house had to be like R. Kelly neighborhood. I mean, when we pulled up, I was like, oh my God, they had a pool on the inside of the house. I mean, live music, people out there with their chairs, all white party. It felt so good compared to the hood shit that I'm invited to. Come on out to the park. We having a Grand Rapids family reunion. Now, I'm at a mansion party in Chicago. Do you see what I'm saying? So when I'm around them kind of people, I'm talking to people with money. They so nice. And my ass, I'm asking questions. Girl, ooh, how you do that? Oh, look at your body. Oh, I met people that work out. I met people that got business. I'm getting their cards. They follow me on Facebook and YouTube. We talking. We sharing wine. We having a good old time. Well, no argument, no confusion, no YNs, nowhere. Young N-words. That's what a YN is. They didn't have to worry about their Bentleys and their Lexus and their Cadillac. They didn't have to worry about none of that outside because everybody around them had it like that. The only time you get your shit stolen is somebody that got something less than you. So they want your shit. All of them had it like that. So we had a great time. The owner came up to me. He said, "You my cousin?" I said, "Yes, you are. You my cousins." He was so nice. We was joking. He said, "Okay, you my new cousin. Okay, cousin, can I swim in your pool?" I was like Chris Tucker on Money Talks. Can I borrow that watch? And then I said, "Let me rub on your shoulder because you money, baby. I want to rub on your boy." I wasn't hating on nobody. I'm touching the grass. I said, "This is $1 million grass, Jesus. This is $1 million dough right here. Okay. Is this some $20,000 water?" I was acting a fool up in there because it felt good to be around money. So I started, when you're around somebody that has more than you, you start feeling like you one of them. I'm walking around. I forgot my credit was bad. I ain't had no money. I'm walking around like, "Shoot, Leon, where we going next?" He said, "Shit, home. We ain't got money like them." I said, "Oh, shit. I thought we had some money." I started believing we was rich. Me and Leon dancing, we doing, Chicago, they stepping in the name of love. Step in the name of love. They show you how to step, step, step. I'm like, "Hey, you come here. Where them fans at? Where them fans?" I'm like, I want to step in the name of love. I got to go back to Chicago. But see, y'all be talking about Chirac. I'm not talking about Chirac. I'm talking about the suburbs. Tilly Park, Hollywood Park, Calumet City, all that is around Chicago. So when I say I'm in Chicago, I'm not actually in Chicago. I'm outside of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And the mentality of the people there are different. Every single person, and I'm not over exaggerating. Every single person I have met through Leon in Chicago were professional people. They either had a security company, they own bars, they they retired from their profession. What is the name of their transportation? CTA? CTA, that's where Leon retired from. CTA is so big because Chicago need a lot of transportation. It's a big city. So just about everybody didn't work there. On the trains or on the boats or on the buses. So most people you meet are professional people in Chicago. You don't see that in Grand Rapids. Down in Birmingham, it was so odd to me. I went in the Department of Social Services and everybody was black. I thought I was getting punked. I'm like, I'm in the wrong building. What the hell going on here? I didn't see not one white worker. Everybody was black. And then the man said, I said, "Well, what kind of degree you have to work here?" I'm talking to him. He said, "Degree." I said, "Yeah, you got to have your bachelor's, what you need to qualify to work here." He said, "Shit, a GED, a high school diploma. You don't need no degree to do this job." I said, so they lied to us in Michigan. In Michigan, you got to have your bachelor's degree to have that position. At least an associate's to start. All you need is a GED. He said, "All we doing is helping you sign up for Medicaid and stuff. I mean, what you need a diploma for that, education for that for? You know how to read and write, don't you?" The old man broke it down. I said, so they lying to us in Michigan. Them people in Michigan think they some big shit because I work at the Department of Social Services. Well, down in Birmingham, all you need is a GED to do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's full of black people. People pick up trash as black. But what blew my mind, y'all? This is what I'm saying, putting yourself in a different environment. Now, when I go outside, now today I need to have a camera so I can record some stuff for y'all. When I go outside at home here in Grand Rapids, I'm going to have ex-drug dealers approach me. I'm going to have YNs. I don't know why the young boys love me. I'm going to have that. I'm going to have married men saying something to me. Oh, they going to say it. It's a given. They going to say it. All I got to do is go on Walmart, Walgreens, CVS. They're going to be on it. I mean, that chicken place. Don't I know you? I'm going to have them kind of people approach me. When I was in Birmingham, my husband was on the road. My son Gino is my witness. Gino used to go to the gym across the street, and I used to go over to Starbucks and do some work while he was at the gym. All you see is black professionals come in. Black professionals. And I'm sitting there thinking I'm important because I'm on my laptop and I'm just a dang on wife who husband on the road ain't doing shit and playing on my laptop selling some Goodwill clothes. But I look important, right? So every day this particular man used to come in. I seen him, but I didn't see him. So one day my BMW, it wouldn't start. And I'm saying BMW for a reason. It wouldn't start. So I'm looking under the hood and I'm like, Gino, he done came from training me and him some dumb Grand Rapids people. I said, Gino, this car don't have no damn engine. How it's running? I gotta call Amir, my husband. I'm calling Amir. He ain't answering. I said, how the hell this car running? So the guy come out. This day he had on a white jacket and a scoop around his neck. And I'm looking down and I start smelling Kinkta oil. So I was like, hi. He said, what's going on? I said, oh, my car won't start. I'm looking for the engine. He said, oh, yeah. He said, are you married? I said, yeah. He said, I don't see no ring. I said, I don't have no ring. You know, we ain't did the ring thing yet. He was like, oh, okay. He said, your husband didn't tell you about the car? He bought you, because I know he bought you the car, right? I said, yeah. He said, the engine is in the back, baby. I said, huh? He said, the engine is in the back. So he lifted up the trunk. He showed me where the engine at. And he said, I'm at work. My name, I forgot his name. Was it Dr. Jones or something? I'm Dr. Jones. I'm at work across the street. So I can't help you with the car. But here in Birmingham, you know, you can call for help downtown. And they come locally and fix your tire, start your car. Your husband will tell you that. You from where? I said, I'm from Michigan. And I'm looking at his shoes. His shoestrings even look good. I was like, I'm from Michigan. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm finna call. Then Gino said, Mama, Amir calling. Who? Oh, my husband. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry. He said, well, if you ever need some help when I'm off work, I'm Dr. Jones across the street. So you a doctor? He said, I can give you my number, but you married. You don't want my number, do you? I said, I can't take your number. Gino normally don't get in my business. Gino was even looking like, Mama, you ain't finna talk to that doctor? This man was about 6'4", young. He had nice cut hair. He had the goatee. He smelled good. Even his fingernails was cute. I was like, woo! So when my husband started acting a fool, I knew where the doctor was. I still didn't cheat, y'all. That's what I'm saying. I still gave him respect. When he was acting stupid, I still kept saying, but I made him think stuff. I shouldn't have done that. I made him go cray-cray. He used to be tripping, and I'd be like, well, I just went to a barbecue with my friends, the doctor. He's like, what? I think he went up to the hospital a couple times trying to find out what doctor talking to my wife. I wasn't talking to no damn body. I wish I would. Matter of fact, I need to go see if he's still the doctor. Like, it's Dr. Jones in the house. It was Jones and something. I forgot his name, but he was so damn fine. And the reason I'm saying this is because we were in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, right? Vestavia is the suburbs of Birmingham. It's like Chicago and Calumet City. It's the suburbs. But Vestavia, my husband made sure he put me around money. That's something he did do. We stayed around nothing but mansions, beautiful homes, rich people, every race. Mostly Africans was over there rich. So I used to get treated with the utmost respect. I go to the donut shop, the coffee shop in the morning. Hi, Miss Eileen. How you doing, baby? Waving at people. And broke as shit. My husband on the road. My husband ain't no investor making millions of dollars. But they thought he was. They thought he was. So when he put me in that environment, I started meeting doctors, lawyers. I even had white lawyers, attorneys trying to talk to me. White men. If I wanted to be a whore, I could have been. But I'm like, I respect who I was with. I didn't do it. He probably would have did it, though. He put me in a different environment, so I started thinking different. He took me off of Section 8. When he met me, I was on Section 8 working at the airport with 4 kids. He married me, took me off Section 8. Now, one of those kids was his. He put my son in the Golden Gloves, paid for my son to fight in the Golden Gloves. He went to, what's that school in Birmingham? It's a big school in Birmingham. He went to the college, gave my son Gino a college tour, and was finna let Gino go to school on his GI Bill. He said, this is my son. But since he went on the birth certificate, we was going through the process because he ain't his father. He was going through the process. He said, I will adopt him and to put him in here on my GI Bill because I need him to go to school. The boy bad in football. The boy bad with his hands. We going to make sure Gino be something. This wasn't even his daddy. He poured more into him than his own daddy did. He believed more of his son, of my son, than his own daddy did. Because I dared to step out of my situation and open my horizons to something different. Yeah, it was just such a beautiful thing to me. I remember calling home on FaceTime, y'all. My husband had my phone mounted up there. I had the long sunroof, you know. So I'm calling home in December, Michigan. It's freezing. They probably below zero. I'm in the sunshine with my big glasses on and my sunroof open, talking to my brother. Tell me, what y'all doing? They sitting there, what the hell you think we doing? It's cold. Oh, y'all need to come on down here to the sunshine. Where you going? To the mall. On my way to the mall. With your sunroof open? It's hot. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. The sky's always blue. Michigan, the sky is always gray. I'm going to go outside right now. It may be a little blue, but it's always gray and cloudy here. Sometimes you got to move to change. I'm not saying everybody here is bad, but I'm saying it like this, y'all. Most people here is like this. Do y'all see this? A bunch of junk. I ain't trying to dog nobody out. I'm not. But look at this. A bunch of clutter, right? And they like this. Where you going today? I don't know where you going today. Who you dating? Now you know she dated somebody's baby daddy. You know they got a divorce, girl. You know, girl, all she do is on Section 8. She was crying at Donald Trump. Girl, I know. And where you going tonight? I'm going to the club. You going to the club? I'm going to get me something to wear. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to that boutique from China. Oh, okay. They have no plan. They don't have no plans. So there's a bunch of clutter around here. That's why I stay at home. People are like, well, you don't ever go nowhere. I don't want to go with a bunch of junk, talking a bunch of junk, doing nothing. Who's making money around here? And I'm tired. I am tired of hearing about the ex-drug dealers throwing parties. Nigga, they used to sell all the drugs in the city. Oh, now you the big boss businessman here. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You done took your drug money. Now you running all the parties and shit. Oh, okay. All the ballers on a flyer. That's all y'all got to offer. Ain't no, where Dr. Jones at? You know what I'm saying? Where Leon millionaire friend at? Somebody I know got it. I don't want to be with somebody the feds been watching for 20 years and I end up marrying your crazy ass being with you and the feds come in and take all our shit because he been watching you for 20 years because you covering up what you still doing with some damn parties and shit. Ain't nobody crazy. You done bought how many properties, sir, with no job? You got 100 properties. You used to be Nino Brown. Now you got 100 properties. And people around here chasing them. Get your ass going to jail. You're going to jail because 9 out of 10 they got you to put everything in your name. You hear what I'm saying? You better open your horizon. You better open your mind. You better take that dollar store water and put it in the airport. You see what I'm saying? Do you think this a cheap ass bottle of water? This ain't even no name brand water. Do you think somebody in the airport look at it and say, this water came from the dollar store? No, because it's in the airport in the damn cooler. So they don't even pay attention. They be like, shit. They might say something like this. They sell that same water in the dollar store. They tripping. And they gonna pay $10 for it. So somebody is seeing you in the local club when you was running around with Pookie and Ray Ray with the Shaquanda hairstyle. Now you classy. For example, I got one for y'all. Y'all remember Set It Off? You remember Jada Pinkett was messing with Blair Underwood? Do you remember that? Jada never been out the hood. She didn't know shit. She showed up at the house with a crown box suit on. He looking like, she said, how I look? I look like a box of crowns, don't I? She knew because Look at the caliber of man she was dealing with. He was a banker, a broker. She was cleaning offices, robbing banks. He liked her though. He knew she didn't have nothing. She was beautiful. He seen something in her. So what did he do? He didn't get on his phone and dog her out. He didn't run through her. He didn't have her call some sex workers on Craigslist, did he? He didn't have her do none of that. He said, get in the car. And he said, baby, I lied to you about something. She said, about what? And he told the driver, do a U-turn. She looking like, what you talking about? He talked to the white woman. The same white woman was looking at her crazy. He talked to the white woman and said, pretty much hook her up. I want her to look like this. You can't hear what he was saying, but he was... Jada came out, looked like she was married to Will Smith. She came out with a black dress on, her hair up, her dress was up. Then do you see her walk changed? She's stepping out the car like, bitch, what? My man is rich, bitch. In a limo. Had never been in a limo in her life. Then he put her in an environment with a bunch of bankers. She fit right in like a chameleon. I'm in banking. She fixed up robbery. Yeah, I'm in banking and investments. Like, I rob your shit, bitch, but I ain't gonna tell you that. And it was like, oh. And he even was impressed. He looked at her like, damn, okay. She didn't take that hood rat mentality over there with them bankers. He fixed her up. She changed her mind, and she was around money. All she had to do was stay focused. But guess what? Guess what happened? Stoney, Frankie, TT, you go be with him and you go rob a bank. You ain't coming over here with us. Oh, you too good for us now. You tripping. The junk showed up. So she went right back into that mentality. I can't disappoint my friends. She had a man for to pull her out her mess. But her friends pulled her back in. Do you hear what I'm saying? You got to remove yourself. Master P said it best about his brother. C Murder. He said, it ain't that I don't love my brother. He said, I'm still mad at my brother. Let me tell you why I'm mad at my brother. He said, because I worked hard to get my brothers out the hood. I did that. I took what my grandmother and them gave me and made a fortune out of it. I signed the right deals to get my family out the gutter. And what they do, they went back to the gutter. He said, I used to tell my brothers, if you want to still be with them kind of people, you bring them to your world. You don't go back. He had a trap house in New Orleans, y'all, where he was sitting around on mattresses and shit. He see murder. You rich as hell. You sitting all in the hood, smoking weed, drinking, going to battle rap clubs, and your brother Master P. So Master P was like, I'm telling them, don't do that, man. You can't go back home doing that, man. You got to lead by example. When you leave, you got to leave. Now, if you want to send for your boys to come over to the mansion and chill, send for them. But don't go back down there. He did. He got life. Because people with the same mentality that they had when you left, they don't care about your life. They want to bring you back down, crabs in a bucket. They want to bring you back down to their level. They don't want to climb up to yours. They want to bring you back down to theirs. So now he's sitting there, been there 20-some years, praying to get, I think it's about 20 years, and Master P get dogged out. He ain't no brother. He looking like, man, I got us out. He went back in, man. What y'all want me to do? I'm trying everything I can to get my brother out, but I ain't going to stop breathing. I ain't going to stop living because he was hard-headed. That's how I feel about my son right now. I did everything to bring my baby out of a lifestyle that his daddy was in. I used to preach all the time, don't ever touch drugs, don't ever touch drugs. And what did he do? He either touched him or somebody laced him, but anywhere I go, he was around the wrong environment. And now my baby sitting in the federal holding cell, waiting to get evaluated for his mind because his mind gone, and hoping that he don't get his life taken. He forgot who he was. All my hard work, all my sleepless nights, all my tears. He forgot who he was. So I understand what Master P feel like. But I say all this to say, y'all, stop putting people down and black men ain't no good, white men ain't this, and white men better. No, it's your environment. It's who you are. It's what you want in your life. When you want to change, you go change. When you get tired of being on Section 8, you go get off. That's just the bottom line. When you get tired of struggling, you go do something about it. Most people is struggling because of procrastination. You got all these dreams. I want to store. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And you're not doing nothing. I remember a pastor told me when he was preaching, he said the reason people don't get nothing accomplished because they look at the whole field, the whole garden. They look at the whole big old garden. They look at this big land. I want a garden, but dang, look at all the space I gotta fill. I'm never gonna have a garden. He said, and they never thought that garden they looking at, with all the corn and the greens and the tomato, that big old garden you looking at, it started with one seed. Somebody had one seed and put the first seed down. But you looking at the whole big picture. It's one seed at a time. You cannot get discouraged. You can't be mad. I have all these kids. Okay, the baby's here now. Ain't nothing you can do about it to take care of them. Nobody care about what they daddy doing, who he sleeping with, who baby mama ain't no good. Don't nobody care about none of the kids are here. Take care of the kids. Get them grown and okay and out your house. That's just the job we own now. Forget all the other shit. That's why I sound like them channels where you can call and you can vent about what somebody did to you. What's that doing for your life? I can call you and be like, I don't like such and such because he did this and this and this. I told you. What is that growth? I need you to get my likes up, please. Tap the screen twice real quick. Pop, 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 pop. And then they think I'm hating on women. They think I'm hating on those channels. I'm like, no, I've been a procrastinator too long in my life. That's procrastination. The time you take and calling somebody up and say, you know what, my baby daddy, my baby daddy, my baby daddy, your ass can be on YouTube seeing how to make some money, how to make some money, how to make some money. F him. That's all I'm saying. Shit, you can't fix something broken. Oh, and I cut off what I was saying about this, y'all. If you go to the Goodwill and you see something you really like, just say for example this. This is so pretty. I love this. And just say just say this part was broken off, but it was laying next to it. It was broken off. It was laying next to it. And it said as is. Now I'm looking at this beautiful tower. This Paris tower. It's shiny, it's pretty, and it's just missing this little bitty piece, but it's sturdy, it's firm, it's beautiful. It look good in my house. Why would I leave it behind because of this? A real person, a creative person, they gonna get some glue and they gonna fix it. And then when they sit on a table somewhere, people gonna walk in and be like, oh, that's so pretty. They never gonna notice the broken piece because I fixed it. So all they see is a complete tower. A lot of us are broken. But it takes the right person who love you, who understand, that can help you put the pieces back together. Life is about partnership. You know why it's called a partnership? That means you got something I don't have. That's why I need a partner. I know the saying you should be complete when you meet somebody. They saying that to say you should be ready. You know, you should be ready. Your baggage, your garbage should have been thrown away. You done got some counseling. You done cleansed yourself. You done meditated. You done prayed. You ready. But that don't mean you got to be 100% put together. My son Gino used to do the same thing. That's why he broke and lost it. I used to be like, gee, you got to get out there and meet some nice girls. You a good looking dude. I want to get you a modeling, son. And nah, Mom, I got to wait till I get myself together. He was so discouraged. I said, you ain't never going to have yourself all together. Get out there and meet somebody. Somebody go like you just the way you are. Nah, I gotta have this kind of car. I gotta have this kind of job. And he ended up losing his mind because he thought he had to have all these things to be accepted. Because that's what society tell us. Society tell you gotta just drive this kind of car. You gotta have this kind of money. You got to be with these girls. You don't even want them kind of girls. I tell my son, you don't even want them kind of girls. A woman that with money that like you, she also like a man. She don't care what you have. Because your goal is not to take her money. You like her. And see, that's what people don't understand. Stop chasing people money and things and let them know, baby, you ain't got to give me no gifts. You ain't got to do nothing. I like you. I want to get to know you. We can go on a picnic. You don't have to spend none of your money on me. That's just who I am. And that's how I am. And men be blown away because they think I'm materialistic till they get to know me. They be like, man, I ain't got this and that. I'm like, okay, we can sit home and watch a movie. Want some popcorn? I'm so simple. I'm funny. I'm fun. I'm simple. I don't care. As long as your house is clean, you ain't got Chuck E. Cheese running around in there. That's a deal breaker. If I see Chucky, it's over, baby. I'm sorry. I'm never coming back to your house. I don't want to see no Brown Brothers, and I don't want to see Chuck E. Cheese. If you ain't got the Brown Brothers and Chuck E. Cheese up in there, we Gucci. And the Brown Brothers is roaches. I don't want to see not one Brown brother. Do you understand me? You could be, damn it, Elba Eldridge, Ralph Tresvant. If I come in your house and I see Chuck E. Cheese and the Brown Brothers, it's over. Now, I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna talk to you no more, but it will be outside. You come and spend a night? Hell no. No, you better get a room, brother. And shake your bag out at the door, because you got them Brown Brothers. That's a deal breaker for me. Do you hear me? On top of a man liking a man, I can't deal with that. Abusive man, I can't deal with that. An alcoholic, a drug addict. I got some deal breakers. That's why you should not be dating the wrong person. If you really know who you are, it's no way possible you dating the wrong person. Do you understand me? You know your person. You know what you want. How the hell you end up with somebody that's not like what you want? You go to a restaurant and order the food you like, don't you? Don't you? Don't you go to a restaurant and you get the menu? You got a menu. Life is a menu. When you outside, it's a smorgasbord out there. It's a buffet. And you looking through the menu. Do you go over there and go to the vegan menu when you ain't no vegan? No, you want a porterhouse steak. I want the biggest steak in the house. Right here, you know exactly what you want. I want the potatoes. I want the cheese on it. I want the chives. You know exactly what you want when you go out to eat. Because you know I don't eat vegan, so I'm not going to order no vegan food. So if you go out in the world, why are you talking to Pookie and Ray Ray when you know you ain't attracted to Pookie and Ray Ray? Oh, he cute. Did you talk to him? So you end up pregnant by Pookie and Ray Ray. You met Pookie and his boy ride up to the club on a 10-speed. He done moved in your house by Sunday. 6 months later, you pregnant. My man. He clinging to you like glue because Pookie ain't got nowhere to go. So he show you, I'm in need, mommy. You my new mommy. That's why they call you mommy. I'm at the crib because he's a baby. Then he's dropping you off at work and he driving your whip. You still happy, you pregnant, he driving your car. Y'all at the grocery store, he pulls out the bridge car. Pow, I got it. It's your bridge car. With your kids' food and the kids in the back, man, I can't stand Pookie. He always getting the cereals he like and mama don't be saying nothing. They don't even like your boyfriend. He be eating all the food up, his feet stink. Them kids can't stand your man. And you telling them, y'all ain't gonna be disrespecting y'all elders. He ain't no elder, mama. He just tall. He ain't number 8. Then he act like he 8 years old. Can't stand this nigga. He thumping your kids when you ain't looking. He on the kids' video games. They can't even play the damn game. Shut up and go in there and read a book somewhere. Here go my phone. Leave him and his company alone. He's sitting there eating all the snacks, playing the video game, and that's your man you pregnant by. And as soon as the baby get here, and he don't want to deal with the baby because you tell him he got to buy Pampers, he got to go get milk. He like, who? Shit, you was giving me Pampers and milk. How I'm going to get that baby some? I'm leaving. He get his shit, he leave. And now you get on Kendra G and say, black men ain't no damn good. My baby daddy had me have these babies. Did you meet his ass on a bike at the club? Wasn't he driving your shit? Didn't he eat your kids' snacks? See, that can be me. Then you get all that shit happening to you before you got your ass pregnant. Let me tell you what I just heard from my mentor, Love Dorsey. Men do not have unprotected sex with you, ladies, because they in love. And they want you to have a baby. Men have unprotected sex with you because they feel good. Stupid. They ain't having unprotected sex with you because I just want her to have my baby. It feel good. Most men, unless you married and y'all planning something, most men don't give a damn. They hoping it's like Russian roulette. Bop, 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 bop. Ooh, I hope that was a dud. Jesus, I hope it was a dud. They don't want no baby. Look at Nelly and Ashanti. All that cheesing and playing and doing this and they having a good time. Have y'all seen them lately? Have y'all seen Nelly and Ashanti? The baby here. She's sitting there having dinner with him like she want to cry. I just want to know why you don't get up. It changed the diapers. I know you be hearing Junior. He said, I told your ass. I ain't changing no diapers. She ain't smiling and cheesing no more. The smile is gone. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a baby. Now it's responsibility. Now Nelly over there calling Miss Jackson. Y'all think I'm lying. Watch what I tell you. Miss Jackson's still in the cuts. Miss Jackson sitting there cute. Her body still look good because she ain't got the stretch marks because she ain't got no babies. She can go where she wants. She don't need no nanny. Ain't nobody waking her up in the middle of the night. But Nelly about to wake her up. Nelly for the call. What you doing? What you doing, Miss Jackson? You calling me now? This baby driving me crazy. I know Negroids. Do you hear me? I know Negroids. He tricked Ashanti. He made it. I changed. I love you. Let's get married and have a baby. Y'all asses almost got an ARP card. You almost close to an ARP card. What you doing having a baby at that age? I'm just for real. I know it ain't no cutoff limits. God do, all that spell. They rich, whatever, have the babies you want. Yeah, both of y'all want the baby. And once that man told me I ain't changing no diapers on when you ain't getting no baby then. Because I'm not changing no diapers by my damn self. You got me twisted. I'm old. Shit. Well, we don't need no baby. Let's just enjoy each other. They on year 1. Nelly about to be 51. And they on year 1 and already having problems. And y'all think this marriage gonna last. Y'all think this marriage gonna last. Thank you so much. Oh, Nina. Your name Nina. Thank you so much, Nina. It ain't gonna last. Babies don't keep nobody. Baby's just another burden. I ain't trying to be funny. I love them. They cute. They sweet. Oh. But then after a while, you like, Nelly haven't had a baby in years. His kid's grown. He still want to go to the casino, hang with his boys, sing at Donald Trump inauguration. He wanted to just be free fall. That's why when he get out the car, you see how he walk in front of her? Most men walk behind. They want to make sure she's safe or grab her hand. Nelly just... And then all that hard work, Ashanti. All that hard work, you came back strapped. Bam, boom, knees still good. Sitting up there with Ja Rule singing, just dancing, and Nelly just lusting after you. Like, damn, her body ain't never looked like that with me. Now you back down to start. You got everything now. You didn't come on over and sit down at the picnic table. Who you want your hair fresh braided? You welcome to the barbecue. You one of us. You got the mama belly and everything. You crying like a baby mama. You complaining like a baby mama. Come on, sit down at the barbecue. You one of us now. You just got a little money. You just got a better insurance plan than we do. You got child support from a rich dude because he got $50 million. So you go get a nice little something. But Nelly can leave. You got to raise that baby. And Nelly already know Miss Jackson still want him. If you doing this in Nelly ear and the baby, and why, and why, he like, oh my God. Chantel, what you doing, baby? What you doing? Want to go out to dinner? It's just too much over here for me. I just need somebody to talk to. And I was with you 7 years, boo. And I know you know me, babe. I just want, can you just talk to me, please? It's just overwhelming. I ain't had no babies and I don't know when. I love Ashanti, but this is just too much. It ain't what I thought it was. I didn't want no another baby. Y'all think Nelly different from Pookie? Nelly is Pookie. Watch what he do. When I found out Ashanti was pregnant, I was like, oh my God, Shanti. Girl, I know you want a baby, but sometimes you just miss something in life. I miss that. Ooh. Like I can't sing no more. I can't go on tour and be a singer because I don't know how to sing no more. I missed it. I look like a damn fool going on tour. I get laughed at. I ain't gonna make no money. Some stuff you just missed. It was a cutoff. When I wanted to work for the feds, I wanted to work for the feds. I wanted to be a federal agent. My boy took me to the Fed department in Detroit, and I was going to apply. And I missed being a federal agent by 6 months. They said the cutoff, what was the cutoff? Was it 45? I forgot how old I was. But I had just turned that age. And they said if I would have applied before that age, I still could have got in. But since it was after that age, I couldn't get in. And I'm like, dang. If I was a federal agent, Diddy would have been locked up. Tupac wouldn't have been dead. Y'all know me. I would have been on everybody's face. What are you doing? They be like, if I don't get Agent Nina ass out of Hollywood, I would have been locking y'all asses up. Shit. I would have had everybody phones tapped, everything. Cassie. I see the baby oil, Diddy. Get your ass in the car. Let's go. You want to go home or you want to go to jail? Get your ass out of Walmart. I see you in the baby oil aisle. I would have been jumping out of the damn. Diddy is not allowed. I would have had a poster of Diddy in Walgreens, Walmart, CVS with a bottle of baby oil like this. If you see him, call me. He can't buy no more baby oil. I'm going to beat his ass. I would have been that agent. Hollywood out of control. They ain't got the right agents running around. Donald Trump would have never got in office. Hell no. I would have dropped down from the sky with a mask on and just swooped his ass up and said, Elon, take his ass and make him into a robot. Because no, he ain't going to be the president no more. I'm telling you, some stuff just got expiration dates. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have cycles anymore. I'm just going to be real. And that was to me, that should have been a retirement party. I should have threw a big retirement party. I don't have cycles no more. It's the expiration date. It's a cutoff. You know what I'm saying? So a brother meet me, and he talking about babies. I'm like, who, baby, who? You know, them days gone, brother. Ain't nothing coming up out of here but some goodness. Now, you want to have a good time? We can have a good time, but ain't some babies? You know what? Thank you, Marcus. But you know what? How about you babysit Sonny for one day, my grandbaby? Babysit him for one day, boo-boo, and come back to me and tell me, do you still want a baby? Yeah, okay. Get back with me. I'll bring Sonny over your house by 6 o'clock. That's all Shanti and Nelly had to do. Go get Nelly grandkids. He got grandkids. Keep them grandkids for 1 month. They both would have been like, no, we ain't gonna do that one. They walking around like some grandparents pushing a damn stroller. Are you... Get the hell. Janet Jackson did it at 50. Janet did it at 50. But see, Janet, you know, Janet's smooth. Cute little Janet that whisper all the time. You want to slap her ass in the back of the head. Speak up, damn it. I don't know what you're saying. Girl, Janet can be my cousin. Because her and Michael, they would have been getting their ass whooped at the family reunion. Michael, you kick that leg one more time and say, ooh. And Janet, if you whisper it, and Jermaine, if you come in here with some black beeswax on your head again, we beating your ass. They couldn't come. Where Uncle Joe at? Uncle Joe, why you ain't whooping their ass, Uncle Joe? You used to do it. Do it again. They done got grown and crazy. Shit. For real, they couldn't come to the family reunion. Them damn Jacksons retarded. Janet ass is slick though, y'all. She went over there in another country and got her a damn crazy man that wear the shit on his, them Buddha men. She went over there and had to stay married 5 years in order to get $100 million. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Janet stayed married 5 years. That was the contract. to get $100 million in a divorce. Janet ass played like, she used to be fat over there. She had the sheets on her head. She was playing her part. She had the little She-Rock baby. And I'm like, oh, look at Janet in love. Man, 5 years and 1 day, Janet ass had her bags packed at the door. Like, come on, boo-boo, let's go. You think we stand with your crazy ass? Let's go. Y'all can deposit my money in the bank. She left with $100 million in a mixed baby. Do you know that man want to kill her? I'm dead serious. When he come to the United States to see his baby, Janet got to go hide. She goes somewhere and he can't find her. And the nanny's got to let him see the baby. Because he pretty much saying, I'm going to kill this bitch. I will blow up this mansion and myself too. You know how we get down. So she's scared of him. Because she played the brother. And then I know he said, oh no, I know he said, oh hell no. Oh hell no. I know she didn't leave me from this little troll doll with the Barbie shoes on. Jermaine Dupri, I know y'all lying. He want to whoop Jermaine Dupri ass. He out there with some damn penny loafers and some Barbie socks performing. Talking about they from Louis Vuitton. With Louis Vuitton, little girl, take that shit back. So I know he mad. So Janet played that man. She had $100 million in a divorce. 5 years. And she got the baby. I think the baby like 9. So she can't even be around the baby daddy because he's some serious. He fine too. I was like, damn. But they have they thing with their women. You gotta do what they say. You gotta cover your body. You only belong to me. Janet Jackson wanted to get back over here with Jermaine Dupri, so she go on tour with Nelly. She been on tour with Nelly. I went to the tour on the Nelly tour and the Luda tour. Because Leon is obsessed with Janet. Then he was disappointed because Janet comes out. Something happened to Janet, y'all. I'm just being real. Janet thinks she's still married to that man. She comes out with all black on, like a turtleneck in June. And then she have on these dress pants that's too big. Her butt just left the building. She's so skinny from Ozempic. I'm like, what the hell happened to Janet Jackson? And then you don't even know what she be saying. And Leon sitting there, whoa, Janet! I'm like, Leon, you don't even know what she's saying. Why is you screaming? The shit used to be so fun. 2 years in a row, I had to go to Janet Jackson concert with Leon. Janet, I love you, baby. And then she got a bunch of guys that's her dancer. I said, damn, I don't even get to see no Mendingos or nothing. And then she had Nelly come out. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Get it so hot. I was gonna take my clothes off. I said, now we talking, damn it. Shit. Whoo. Well, let's get hot up in this bit, man. Shit, because Janet Jackson got me sleepy. Shit, she got you singing a bedtime story to your ass. I don't know who taught her to go on tour, but Janet made so much money on that tour, y'all. Both years, she made buku money. And Leon owed me. You know what Leon did? New Edition was on tour at the same time. I didn't know this till afterwards. He said, I'm going to surprise Nina for her birthday. Now, Janet Jackson on tour and New Edition on tour. I'm going to flip a coin. And whatever the coin go to, that's what I'm going to take her for her birthday. Both years for my birthday, we went to see. I said, nah, you didn't tell me New Edition was on tour. And I bet that was a double-sided coin. And I bet you didn't flip shit. You wanted to go see Janet. When I could have been going to Big Button, Smile, Belle, Bill DeVoe, Bobby Brown, New Edition. Are you serious? And I had to go endure Janet Jackson 2 years in a row. Leah, you owe me. You better go find Ralph and make it up. Tell Ralph to come over here or something. But I say all this to say, y'all, love yourself, enjoy life, have fun, stop being so judgmental, find your person, and your person is who you like. If you with somebody you don't like, you don't know your person. You don't know yourself. How you with somebody you don't like? Do you understand what I'm saying? It should be something magical happen when you meet somebody. Stop just avoiding your bed. Stop being afraid to be alone. One time, you know, the longest I've been by myself was 7 years. The longest I ever been by myself was 7 years. People are like, that's impossible. It's impossible to be with you for 7 years. So how the hell you gonna be with somebody else for 7 years if it's impossible to be with you for 7 years? That sounds absolutely ridiculous to me. And before I go, I got one more story for y'all. I need y'all to push like first. Pop, pop, hit the screen twice. I have something to put on your mind. And a lot of y'all heard some of my stuff because y'all been following me since day one. So I'm saying this for the new people. I had a friend that was a pastor here in Grand Rapids. And he was also my friend. He was my friend before he was a pastor. And I used to call him with all my problems and crying. He'd be like, oh, what is it now, Nina? And I'm crying and this and that about my kids' daddy. And he'd be like, he said, okay, I had a question for you, Nina. He said, if I give you some money right now, and I say, you know what, Nina? You deserve a new car. You go on 28th Street and get any car off any lot you want, and I got you. Go pick what you like. He said, now, what car lot you gonna go to? He said, you gonna go to a car lot, probably got a brand new car off the press. Everything new. Rims, music, 0 miles. Perfect for you. That's what you like because you look good in it, right? Because I'm buying it. Any car. I don't care how much it costs. Go get it. You got all these cars that's made every day. And I'm saying go get any car you want. He said, now why would you go out to a car lot and find a hoopty and say, well, the hoopty is cute, but the engine messed up, but I can get an engine. The hoopty cute, but the rims, I can buy some new rims. That's cute, but I need some seat covers because the seat is kind of toe up. And I'm telling you, go get you something with some brand new seats. You want to put some seat covers over some ripped seats. He said, why would you do that? And I'm sitting there like, what the heck are you talking about? He said, that's what God said to you. I give you this big old world. I tell you go out and get chose by these nice men. I ain't telling you go find nobody because a woman can't find nobody. I'm telling you put yourself in the environment where these men are that can find you. They already put together. They got the money, the finances. They got the education. They got the package. And I'm telling you, go out there and be great. Be your best self so he can identify you. Why would you go out to the world and put yourself in a local club out of all these brand new car lots now? All these high class clubs, restaurants. You go to the local club to get yours. So that's on you. I give you the tools you need to be chosen by the right man. I give you the woman to choose from. But your ass went to the local club. So guess what you go get? A damn hoopty that you got to put seat covers on. You know what I'm saying? So you going to get what you expect. If you don't expect nothing, if you don't want nothing, you ain't going to get nothing. I know my value, but I'm sitting up in a club with Pookie and Ray Ray. You don't know your value then because your value is different from the environment you put yourself in. Do you hear me? You don't have to be well-spoken, educated, and all that to go sit among money. I am not lying, and I'm not the finest person walking. I don't even look like I used to look. I'm just going to be honest. I done been in places, man, and I have seen the CEO looking at me. I've been in places, and I've seen rich married men I just got introduced to cutting their eye at me. And I'm probably the brokest one in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Their wife doing circles around me. She the reason why he got money. You know what I'm saying? Bad body and everything. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, you looking at me for? And I used to be insecure, like, man, he don't want me here. They must know my credit bad. They probably ran my credit report before I came here. And the whole time, they feeling me. You know what I'm saying? So people don't even know if you broken out if they like you. They like you, they like you. But because your insecurities, you're not putting yourself around them kind of people because you don't think you worthy of them kind of people. That's why you pregnant by Pookie. Because you don't think that Keith the Oil want to be with you. But your mouth say it. Y'all get on Kevin Samuels. Was getting on Kevin Samuels. I want a 6-figure man. I want a high value man. That's what your mouth saying. How you want that but you in the local club? How you want that but you ghetto? How you want that your ass hanging out? Most men with money, they got options. And they sure don't want the average chick. They don't want the average chick. We see big butts and a smile, naked girls all day long. That's easy. I can get on Instagram and get a girl for $5,000. That's what they thinking. I ain't gonna buy me a bitch like you for $5,000. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just saying. And that's easy to do. But where's the woman like my grandmama? She cooks, she cleans, she loving, she kind, she well spoken, she know how to hold her tongue, she's coachable. Where's she at? Yeah, she might have a flat booty, but she got all these other qualities. And you wonder how these rich men with these old broke down women, for example, Snoop Dogg. Y'all see his wife? Now I ain't trying to dog. Is her name Chantel? Is it Chantel? I ain't trying to dog her out. LL. LeBron James. They got black women. That's what I'm saying. They got black women that they've been with since high school. All these women out here that they had. You know how many women on LL now. Come on, LeBron. Snoop. Women on them all day long. Women going to get BBLs just to get their attention. You know what I'm saying? But they still with that same girl. Because no matter what these women have to offer, no matter how big booties you have and what PhD you have, she like my grandmama. She holding me down. Snoop wife don't even try to look Hollywood. She just the same old girl from high school. You know what I'm saying? She cooking, she cleaning, she had his kids. They didn't have her up there, ups and down. But guess what? She didn't put his business on the internet when she was mad. Snoop got caught several times cheating. But nobody knew about it from her. She didn't get on there talking about he ain't shit. She didn't go on Kendra G. She just and dealt with it. She probably had counseling. She probably cracked his shit behind closed doors. But a real woman don't let you see her sweat. And then she show up at the Grammys with him in her blue. Like nothing ever happened. And what y'all say? She's stupid. No. She know where her bread is buttered. This my man. He take care of my bills, my kids. Ain't nobody for to replace this fool because anybody else I be with gonna be doing the same shit. So guess what? What we go through is what we go through. They might even be divorced. We don't know. Jada and Will. Y'all say Will stupid. They just don't put their business out there like that. Jada do. You don't hear Will doing it though. Because we'll know, bitch, you ain't leaving with my money. Bad marriage for life. You better sit your bald head ass down somewhere and call, what's his name? What's his name? The, officer the indictment. What do they call it? August Ostina. You better call August ass. Why you think he let August come in his crib? He knew August is finna bump uglies with Jada. He know his woman is a guard too. He knew that. He probably put August Alsina on Jada. Man, get her mind off of me. I'm sick of her ass, man. I just can't divorce this hoe. Just, who else you want? Mark Anthony? Damn it, damn. Just leave me alone, Jada, and just show up at the Grammys. Meet me there in the parking lot. So some people, man, they just with people just for convenience. A front. Know who your person is, man. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Maybe I should do that with my husband. I wouldn't have been struggling. But I just can't fake it, y'all. Y'all would have seen me out. Just say we was famous. And that was my husband. Y'all would have seen me out. Every time they showed the camera on me, I would have been looking at him like this. Y'all would have seen a pistol hanging out my purse like, any day now. Any day. I couldn't fake the shit. See, they be on. I'd have been like, get off me. Sit over there. I just know. I just can't fake. I don't like you. I just don't like you. I had got to the point I didn't want to get in the bed with him. And he liked to play footsies and he wanted to rub his feet on my legs. And I used to be like, throw up. He wasn't touching me. You know what I'm saying? Have you been that way? You just don't want a man. He come home off the road. I'm like, you didn't die on the road? Dang. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, God, forgive me. I'm just joking. I didn't want the man to die. God, please forgive me. I'm just joking. I never wanted him to die. I just wanted him to stop breathing for like 5 minutes. That's it. And come back. Just, I slap him back. You know, that's all I wanted. I didn't want him to die. I still don't want him to die. Amir, if you ever see this, I'm joking, honey. I don't have no hard feelings against you. We cool. You took me out of my situation. You changed my life. You tried to help my kids, and I appreciate it. Then you started acting stupid, and God had to deal with it. And we good. I don't have no hard feelings against you. But it's your girl, Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Could y'all hit the like twice? Can y'all watch 2 videos today and tomorrow? And Sunday, y'all ain't got, it's Friday. Y'all ain't got shit to do. Go ahead and push the button and watch 2 videos. I don't know if I'm helping anybody. I just be talking about my life and what I feel. It may not be your situation. You know what I'm saying? You may not agree with me. That's cool. I'm just telling y'all what worked for me and the people I mentor. I see them coming out of situations. I see them feeling better. And my first thing I tell everybody to do, love you first. Get to know you first. Shut it down. Don't break up with one man and then this tomorrow you with another man. That's mental illness, baby. Shut it down and just get quiet. Get to know who you are. Love on yourself. Go to the gym. Drink some water. You know what I'm saying? Meditate. Talk to the right people. Stop talking to these friends that got all this junk. Stop talking to them. Cut them off. I don't care if they do say you better than them. Yeah, sure is. I'm way better than the shit y'all on. Y'all been doing the same shit for 30 years. Girl, we going to the club. What club? You know, such and such having a family reunion party. I'm not going to that shit. For real. Just say, if y'all want to go out of town and step in the name of love, do y'all want to go hear some house music? What is house music? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all don't even know what house music is. It's right there in Chicago. Even though people in Chicago, if y'all watching, y'all asses on that ooh-wee. Y'all got different water in Chicago. Y'all must take some damn electronic vitamins or some shit. Because when I go to Chicago clubs and the shit I experience, I get tired just watching. I don't even be dancing. Because I can't keep up. Y'all don't dance to the words. Y'all don't dance to the music. Y'all dance to the words. All that jack, 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 jack. Everybody like they having a seizure. Jack, 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 jack your body. Jack, 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 jack. All night long. When I used to hang out with my niece in Chicago when we was younger, man, we went to this club downtown with number money in there. I mean, came to all money up the ass. And I was like, ooh, everywhere. It was valet parking. And I'm sitting there with my wine and I'm drinking. All of a sudden the music start. People hitting, pushing the chair over and jack, people butts all in there. Then before we went in, y'all, this was the funniest shit. I got to share this. The windows were so fogged up. It had to be so hot in there. I guess because of the air and the moisture from the heat outside. You can hardly see in the window. We in the line to get in. And next thing you know, somebody's face hit the window. Was like, jack, 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 jack. I said, what's going on in there? What they doing? She said, they dancing. Can't wait to get in. That ain't no damn dancing. Then you see another hand on the window, Jess. I was like, oh my God. I said, y'all tripping. My old ass ended up going to sleep. We was in there. It was like a whole job we did up in the club. I'm sitting there. I done dozed off. I wake up. And I'm like, damn, where am I at? I'm in the club. It's like 6 in the morning. Jack, 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 jack. Y'all going to breakfast? We going to Denny's. Y'all going to Denny's? We going to Denny's. I was telling my niece, I said, is your ass crazy? What the hell is wrong with you? I done went to sleep and everything. Your ass still jacking the body. Your ass, you acting like mama. Her mama was my big sister. You acting like your sister. Come on, girl. We finna go to Denny's. Denny's? I'm sleepy. No, you party with us. We party. We only take naps in Chicago. It's summertime. Come on. They're in the parking lot on top of the cars. And God forbid if you in Chicago and the Bulls win a game. We was in Chicago and the Bulls won. That's when Michael Jordan was still there. This shit was hilarious, y'all. I'm in Popeye's chicken. All of a sudden, I already think they bangers in Chicago. I'm always on like, shit, this when I was around the hood. All of a sudden, a tribe of people ran into Popeyes, jumped on the counters and tables, throwing shit. I'm standing there like this. I hope they don't see me, Jesus. Oh my God. What are they doing? I look outside, people on the bus, on the front window of the bus, just popping and screaming, talking about, we the champions. They on top of the bus driver blowing the horn, cars everywhere. Then my mama called. My mom called my sister's house. She said, where y'all at? My sister said, we just got back from Popeyes, Mom. My mom was on her sister's house a couple blocks away. She said, get down on the floor. Them bangers is going crazy. Do y'all hear all them gunshots and stuff? The bangers is going nuts in Chicago. We got to get out of here. We got to go back home. I said, the bangers? She said, listen, we get pop, y'all. The bangers go get us. My sister said, Mama, we won the championship. She said, what the hell is a championship? I crawled to the phone. I said, Mama, you right. I'm ready to go too. They was trying to get me in Popeyes. Mama, they crazy. Let's go. Chicago is a different kind of vibe, man. A different kind of vibe. Do you understand? You got to have, that's why, if y'all, I'm going to put a picture up. I'm going to put a picture up of me and Leon at his class reunion. We walked in there. I had my heels on. I had my dress on. He was sharp with his tux on. We looked at good. And then y'all gonna see a picture of us sitting there in the king and queen chair taking pictures, and we got on gym shoes. It was a high heel gym shoe ball. You know why? Because after you didn't jack your body so long, we had to put on our orthopedic shoes. I said, why we gotta put on gym shoes? He said, you gonna find out in a minute. I said, what the hell? And then the dudes would just walk up to you and grab your girl. Can I step with your girl? I was like, baby, I don't know how to step. I'll teach you. Come on, baby. Leon said, so you just gonna take my girl, man? They did. I love it. Ain't nothing but love in Chicago. It's a whole different vibe. When you come back from vacation from Chicago, you need to take a vacation to rest. Your knees, Leon had my knee, y'all. I know I'm talking about Leon now. Leon took me to a gym. Leon have so much energy. He just turned 60. You wouldn't even know it. The brother just turned 60 on the 12th. Leon got so much energy. I think he sit there and plan out every second we go do while I'm visiting. I mean, every second we doing something. He got to do something. If we ain't outside, he showing me karate moves because he black belt in kung fu and judo and shit. And one time he's like, get up, let me show you something. This Negro flipped me so hard, y'all, I seen stars. I was laying there like, my back is broke, Leon. He said, oh, baby, I'm sorry. I'm like, oh my God, you gonna kill me, Leon. Then we went to the gym. He said, you want to lose your stomach? Let's go. We walked I say it's 2 miles around the park first. Then we got to the gym. He had me stretching out. By the time the stretches was over, I thought we was finna go get something to eat. I said, is we over? He said, no, that's just the stretches. What's wrong with you? Then he had me lifting my leg up because I got a bad knee. Do y'all know when I got on the train to come back home, they had to put me in the handicap section. I had to get the wheelchairs, people to take me to the train. My leg had got this big. I couldn't move it. I came back. I thought I had cancer in my legs. I said, Lord, something more. I called Leon. I said, Leon, something happened. My legs it's over. They finna cut my legs off. He said, no, that's just part of working out. For 2 weeks, I was in agony behind Leon's ass. And then when I call him on FaceTime. I said, what you doing, baby? Today is Friday. Today is house music. Trust me, Leon blasted in his house. What you doing? I ain't doing nothing but cleaning up, babe. What you doing? I said, what is wrong with you? I'm telling y'all, Chicago people, it's crazy. They crazy as hell. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. If your spirit's down, you don't have that person, you broke, you sad, go to Greyhound. No, go to Amtrak because it's just as much as Greyhound. Get you a round trip ticket to Chicago. I promise you will come back okay. I'll talk to y'all later. I love